0-5 score. They relocated all the way to Southeast Asia, thinking it's gonna be easy as pie, but instead get pie all over their face. And now, they are the running joke. But will they redeem themselves? Victory, we're trying to talk them up. We'll see if they can pull some rabbit out of their hat. But Geek Fam are no pushovers.
Yeah, exactly. As they have been showing, they have been showing great performance so far, winning most of their games and placing themselves in the top four in the first day. So there's still a lot that Geek Fam haven't shown actually.
Yeah. I think I'm a big fan of Geek Fam just because of their Bat Rider. The roaming Bat Rider from Rodgay, I think has really impressed me the most. I think we can expect it from him if it goes unbanned this game as well. They seem to be able to fit it everywhere. To put it for PL mid, put it with Invoker, Shadow Fiend, all that good stuff. So we get to see a very standard Disruptor Weaver opener here from Prestige. So no special tactics.
Yeah. So they focusing on the main picks of the latest meta. They're trying to capitalize on the most meta heroes at the moment. Yep, basic picks.
Yeah, it's Centaur again. I mean, that hero is just good. You don't want to give it up for no reason. But we have a Slaughter being thrown in as well. So I was making a joke with Danley the other day about how the AOE stun hero that runs really fast is really popular. So when Slaughter's banned, like, oh, what other hero runs fast has AOE stun? Hey, that's Centaur.
Exactly.
But now they pick both of them. So they're bound to win here. Definitely Slaughter and against Weaver, not a favorable matchup for the little bug. And I want to see how Weaver actually weasels his way out of this. But what are Geek Fam's other go-to heroes apart from the Bat Rider? What else?
Well, I think he might give. They might unleash their Phantom Lancer again. It's not surprising that because Weaver and Disruptor is not really good against Phantom Lancer. So especially with the disruption, the second skill
Glimpse.
Yeah, the glimpse can be dodged with the
Doppelganger.
Yeah, exactly.
I was about to mention that as well when you brought up Phantom Lancer. The ability of Doppelganger is just super powerful. The invulnerability aspect of it makes it extremely strong. You can do the same with Sand King if you're really, really on point. You can only do it with a few other heroes, Mirror Image, Phantasm, but apart from that, it's a unique ability that only a few heroes can do. And yeah, Phantom Lancer is fun to watch. It's not been overpicked, so always good to see off-meta heroes being selected into the pool, but now the Draw Ranger being banned. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because I think it would have made the Weaver much more effective having a draw in the same team, and especially now that they have 2 melee in the team, so it would be more difficult to control Weaver in the lane. So the Weaver will be able to harass more with Draw Ranger.
Yeah, it also opens up the opportunity for them to run a support Weaver, and because normally a Weaver, it's powerful, but with the Drow, it's like extra powerful, allowing him to play on that support 4 role, just really expanding the amount of experience and space they can get.
It's good ban for Invokers, so they can't really have the Sunstrike combo now, picking off with Lada and Centaur. They have 2 good stunners. It's pretty, giving a good opportunity for Invoker to land a easy Sunstrike.
Yeah, but there are 2 close range stunners though, so maybe we see something like a Tidehunter or Clockwork. Why is Tidehunter not picked as much?
Well, because lately, as of late, I don't really see many in this meta picking melee carry. The Hunter works really well against melee carry, where melee DPS right click, like for Slada and Centaur, despite being melee, but they don't really hit that much. Centaur, they have a double edge, which is the main source of damage, which is medical damage. Whereas Slada, usually you just stun, give the amplify, and then you just run away, wait for your stun cooldown, and then you go in again. You just engage and disengage.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. And the Prestige Worldwide, do they maybe consider Clockwork then? I was bringing up earlier. The Clockwork is pretty good at zoning out Centaur and Slaughter.
I'm thinking that they might be using Weaver for offlane.
Okay. Aggressive offlane?
It's not impossible. Looking at the previous games, they seems to favor offensive tri-lane more than the usual. Oh, will this be another support Brewmaster?
Yeah, we did see support Brewmaster the other day. Didn't work out as well as they hope they would, but it could work. There is a potential for, well, we won't call it support brewmasters, maybe like a 2-1-2. So a double offlane brewmaster. Brewmaster cannot be too XP staffed, and I think running him in a tri lane, unless he's on the core role, is slightly damaging to his hero.
And having Disruptor Gleams, it will give less chance for Geek Fam to disengage Brewmaster during his ulti.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Crystal Maiden again. Yeah, these heroes, Slaughter and Centaur, they need a little help with that mana. In the mana department, Crystal Maiden is nice to have, and Frostbite does lock down Sakuchi actually pretty well.
Yeah.
So it's not too terrible a disable. There's some good AoE damage as well. But
Balance pick so far.
always need to be able to maximize your movement on that Crystal Maiden. We saw Eden play it earlier on. I think he played to pretty good effect. Unfortunately, the CM just fell short. Abaddon, yeah, that's a NA pick for sure. North America loves this hero. When I was playing with my friends there, they like this hero a lot.
PW did pick Abaddon last game, yesterday as a carry.
Yeah, okay. Didn't work out for them as they are still 0-5. But
Yeah. And yet again, they're going with a 0 stun lineup.
yeah, so if an Ember Spirit does rear his ugly head here, it could be problems for them. Abaddon is one of those heroes that needs his targets in place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to. But I think I mentioned earlier before we cast this game that Weaver Abaddon lane is actually really powerful.
Yeah.
You shield the Weaver, he goes in.
Exactly. I think maybe it's better that he plays as a support Abaddon. I don't think it's effective to play a DPS Abaddon, especially when you are against 2 melee stuns.
Yeah.
It's like if you take when you fight against Slardar or Centaur War Chief and you have a melee carry, you're not gonna be able to hit him unless you're a life stealer. The rage.
Yeah, that is very true. You may be immune to damage for a while, but you're not immune to the lockdown and control. Now the Juggernaut comes out, very basic pick. Crystal Maiden Juggernaut, combo older than time, and it's a perfect lineup to add to the addition. It's going to be helped out by the Amplify. It's good for pushing, healing ward. It's good for maintaining the momentum of the creep wave. And Prestige, what do they answer with here?
Well, I have a feeling that early on, even if Geek Fam's gonna TP out, their hero's gonna TP out so many times. They're gonna miss so many kills from teleport, especially the CM.
Yeah, that's true. There is glimpse, but
I don't think that's sufficient. Given that they lack the burst damage to secure the kill quickly. I mean, once the gleam is used, all they have to do is just teleport away.
Yeah, I think the Prestige Worldwide might want to consider picking up one hard disable at least to deal with this Juggernaut. So I feel like if they do run Weaver or Abaddon here, they have that window where it's very powerful. If they win the lane, they can actually dominate from there. But this is another kind of draft where you really need to win the lane, otherwise you become really lackluster. When enemy gets more tanky, Weaver doesn't hit as much. The shield with Sakuchi combo will not be as powerful.
I don't get it. Why did they ban Slark? I don't think there's space for Slark on Geek Fam.
Yeah, maybe fearing the mid Juggernaut because they're planning to run Brewmaster middle. Okay, but it will be Shadow Fiend instead. Because Abaddon is weak to Slark because his ultimate pops, he doesn't die, and Slark steals all the Essence Shift. I think that's that. Jumping on Weaver prevents him from escaping with Sakuchi as well. I think that is the thought process behind it. But Prestige, they have their last pick, they have the last say. Will they be able to get a draft that can actually at least put up a fight with Geek Fam? Meepo? Yeah, Meepo's not terrible, but I feel like amplified damage makes Meepo weak. Alright, so it's gonna be OD. Alright. OD does decent against SF, I would say. So it's going to be offlane Weaver, or maybe at least a 2-1-2. Or aggressive tri-lane with Weaver, Disruptor, and Abaddon. Brewmaster solo lane.
I think they need to run with this kind of pick. I think it's better for them to get. I think they will definitely go for offensive tri-lane with Weaver. I think they will challenge them. I think they will let Brewmaster solo against Centaur War Chief, and then War Runner, and then they will have the Disruptor, Abaddon, and Weaver going up against to shut down the Juggernaut.
Yeah,
from front.
okay. So we agree on that. Weaver, Abaddon, and Disruptor are going to try an aggressive tri lane.
But I find that their hero is lacking to gang the SF. They don't really have a good hero to gang SF. So SF have a really good game, especially with the CM aura.
Yeah, I think it's ultimately just reliant on the OD winning his lane and how hard he can win it. If he can win against the SF, it'll be highly dependent on his skill now. So it does look like Wolf is planning to make us look bad and going bot lane safe lane, and they're going aggressive tri lane with an Abaddon Brewmaster.
Oh, okay.
With Disruptor as help as well. So we lost GG going for the good game. Good luck, have fun. Teehee as well, replying in kind. And we'll run through the teams very quickly before we hop into the match proper. We have Mario running Disruptor. We have MJW on the Outworld Devourer. We have Wolf on his Weaver. We lost GG on the Brewmaster. We have Remy on his Abaddon.
Okay, so on Geek Fam, we have Crimson on CM. He on as Shadow Fiend, Rogi on support Slardar, Velo on Warana, and Sionix on Juggernaut. That's classic Sionix hero.
It's classic a lot of people's hero, I think. Juggernaut is just one of those, you gotta know it, otherwise you can't be a carrying kind of heroes. And I'm actually very excited to see how Rodgi will make this support Slardar work. He hasn't gone for the Iron Talon, he's gone for level 1 boot speed.
Yeah.
So it's looking to run people down.
I think it's a good build. It's a good build because they have no way to stop him. They have no disable. I mean, one glimpse and then he can just run away. No, there's no stopping.
There's
him.
banish, so we'll see if it works out. The Slardar boots first is a gamble because if you skip out on Iron Talon, you can't. If your ganking goes wrong, you can't actually retreat to the jungle to get farm. But I'm excited to see how this Brewmaster Abaddon works out.
But I think in the end it will work out well. The boot will pay itself because they know that they're running an aggressive aggressive off lane. So it seems like they're going for 2-1-2 again, which is I think a really good buy from Slardar for boot. So now they can play more aggressively.
Oh, Velo going for the return to level 1 just to harm the Disruptor for tapping on him, and that gives some information to that Disruptor. Meanwhile, top lane, they have an exchange of attacks here. The Brewmaster dropping down to 250 with that Frostbite Crush.
I think if Juggernaut can get into position, it's going to be game over for them.
First blood, I think. Yep, he's going to get spun underneath the spin, and with that, Frostbite and body block. Perfect. Remy got to secure first blood for Geek Fam, and already start things off favoring.
Yeah, so Slardar doesn't have to farm in this. He just stays here and secure the kills. Yep.
Abaddon, level 1, not the immortal hero that you're gonna be used to. And Remy gonna go back in there, slap Shionix with his sword.
Oh, the Brewmaster went for Windlace instead of Stout Shield.
Yep. I think he's the one supporting, and Remy is doing farming. You look at Remy, you look at his items.
Yeah.
Stout Shield means he's taking farm.
So it's yet again another carry Badon and support Brewmaster.
And the carry died.
Yeah, and the funny part is, how can you get a range? I mean, how can you get melee carry?
We lost GG. He's getting body blocked up. There's the crush. Nope, there's the shield as well. So the frostbite not going to take effect here. Shionix was looking to wrap in. But what are you saying?
It's questionable to favor Abaddon as the carry against Slardar and Centaur Warchief. Because no matter how fair you are, there's no way you're gonna hit them. I mean, how are you gonna right click anyone? You go to their face, and just gonna stun and then just run away, even if you're full item.
Yeah, kiting will be a real issue here.
Yeah.
For this carrier Abaddon, but you know he could make it work, but he does need to get the farm. I think the biggest problem with carrier Abaddon is actually getting said farm, and dying at level 1 wasn't the plan there. Now they're going to go for Velo. Velo does have Thunderstrike applied on him. There's a glimpse as well. They're going to pull him back, and yeah, like you said, glimpse and bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye, and immediately runs to the shrines as well to top his health up.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And fine and dandy, no problem. Meanwhile, Remy trying slash his way. Nope, gonna get surrounded here. Here comes the Slaughter running back in. Here's a clap, and there's a slow, no shield. He tries to keep the shield to the last moment. The Juggernaut will get him, and with a crit as well.
He wasted his
Salve.
Yeah, salve. Yeah.
Okay, tried to salve out of that. Not gonna help. Drinking, not the solution to all your
Still dying,
problems.
yeah.
Oh, look at Mario.
So Velo have to be more careful that now that his teleport scroll is cooldown, because otherwise he might give a kill to the Weaver if he's not careful.
Oh, Brewmaster looking to challenge the CM. He does get it.
Got it.
Nice little creep steal there. The XP is shared, but the gold going the way of the Brew. And he has boots and windlays now, so going for that high mobility. And Rodkey charging in onto Remy here. They will not find him, but just to force him back, force out his shield.
Oh, Shadowfin is gonna die to the
OD. OD. Nope. Nighttime comes in at the right moment, allowing the juke to happen. And MJW not gonna get a solo kill here, but we lost. GG does have an invisibility rune. This could be problems for him if the OD does make his way up to the high ground, but I think heading over to the shrine now means no kill for the Brewmaster. It's a level 1 clap.
Yep.
Oh, Wolf.
So I bet I'm gonna die again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Spins and tries to go for the deny. Yes, he does get it.
He got it.
Nice deny, but still a death is a death.
Yeah.
Although you don't get the money, you still lose the money. 25 seconds on the sidelines. The neutral death, I think, costing him more death timer than he would have had against this tri-lane. And because of that long death timer, he's gonna miss out on a wave of creeps, maybe 2.
Brewmaster is like stalking the SF, but it's not working. It seems like he knows it's coming.
Yeah. I mean, there was an observer ward there that was previously plunked down to D ward. So they know that that's coming as well. So Velo is having a holiday.
Yeah.
Bottom lane. SF still getting the most last hits in the game, 27. Juggernaut tying with him, 28 now. But OD is maintaining.
Yeah, not bad. He's holding pretty well against SF.
They found the Abaddon again. Wow, Rodkey stealing the big Satyr.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt him.
Well, that's exactly what Rodkey does. You know, he just becomes this annoying bugger in the early game, just using his hero to the max potential to roam, to cause trouble, and trying to chase this Abaddon. But they're gonna run the wrong way, and Slaughter will just allow himself to get that bounce rune instead. Ooh, Velo dropping very low there. Has the kinetic field, doesn't scheme.
Disruptor is being really dangerous here. Playing really dangerous.
He sees the SF, but not going to make something like that happen. Meanwhile, looking at top again, I think the Brewmaster's in a lot of trouble. Level 3, he's going to try for the clap, but there is no need for any of that. A spin comes in to slow from the Slaughter Crush, and the clap takes him out, so... Alright, let's look at Prestige's game plan. What's the game plan here?
Well,
do you see any combos, direct combos?
I just can't see anything, to be honest. It's like, I mean, what can they do? And it's like they don't have lockdown. They have Centaur War Runner to ultimate to flee from them. The Stampede. It's impossible for them to catch anyone without the glimpse.
Velo. Bottom. Chasing after the chasing after the Disruptor. He gets Hoof Stomp onto Wolf. But there's a glimpse there. Is there any TP supports coming in? Fam.
He's saving the glimpse because he knows he's gonna teleport.
Nope. Throws it out, and now the Stampede comes out, and they are in a lot of trouble themselves.
He should have
kills
stunned
himself. And not using a stun there, but he does actually help Rodkey get the kill. But Wolf has the Sakuchi in a bit, so that's gonna be a kill. I imagine. No, it's gonna have sprint. Yeah, it's gonna have sprint, so he will get away with the help of Magic Stick.
Well, I think he could have Stampede and TP away back home safely. He could have TP to the shrine. It would have been better. I mean, it's not worth it to trade for a Disruptor kill.
No, Wolf very low there. Has to be careful. The Sakuchi got a timeout. A double hit from him could bring him down very quick. We lost GG, still level 4 on that Brewmaster 8 minutes in. And the Shadow Fiend, 61 last hit, still 46.
Yeah. And one thing that the Brewmaster, the Drunken Haze, is really... The Drunken Haze... Oh,
Slaughter coming in. There's the Crush holding it. He does get it. Now the Razors come out as well. They take the Brewmaster's soul. And Slaughter's going to feel very happy with it. And Rodgi, no matter what he plays, he's still an annoying guy for the enemy team. And Juggernaut,
he's always at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Hey, hello, Abaddon. Nice of you to TP in. Feed us a kill. There's a Crush to break that shield. And Remy just TPing back in, immediately sniped out. And Shionix already looking good. There is a bounty rune picked up by the Weaver, but this is just looking super tough there as Geek can take control of this early game.
Seems like Shadow Fiend is not going for the SB first. He's going to directly for the Dragon Lance.
Yeah, just tank up a little bit.
Holy shit, the Centaur War Chief just killed the Weaver solo.
Oh wow, and that was without Stampede as well, so
yes,
very likely to be greedy plays. I mean, the burst is there, there is a 400 damage nuke, there's 150 here, but
and he didn't regen himself. He don't have any regeneration item, and he didn't send save over.
Didn't use Stampede either. And I imagine Juggernaut will be picking up a Blink Dagger after this Helmet Dominator, maybe?
Disruptor's trying to get his level 6. But I think he's gonna give, if he's not careful, he's gonna give a kill to give him. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
But he's still gonna die, I think.
Yep, he's gonna tick. And Centaur goes down 1 for 1, but they are going in, trying to catch this Weaver in return, but Rodgi scooting past, not enough damage on him. And Wolf just gonna harass back the Slaughter.
Slaughter is, Abaddon is only level 6. I mean Abaddon is only level 6, which is the same as Rogi, and Rogi is a 4th position.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's level 7.
Rogi has been roaming a lot though,
yeah.
So his levels and experience have really climbed that much more. If you look at the net worth, it's favors Shadow Fiend and Juggernaut, so Teehee, you know, not just Rodgi, has been doing a lot of work here. Double Razors will afford him his Dragon Lance, and Shionix is just taking his time to farm.
Brewmaster still level 4. It's still a long way for the Primal Split.
Yeah, gotta buy the book. And there's Carrier Batter still trying to make it happen, because this Vladimir is 1,000 gold away. We'll see if he can eke it out of himself, but not working so far.
Okay, the Brewmaster got a book, so he's 1 creep away from Primal Split. So let's see what they're gonna do with the Disruptor. Have his Static Storm already. So 2 new big ultis coming from the Radiant side. Let's see what they can do, how they utilize that.
Yeah, they're waiting to pull the Disruptor over. He has a smoke. Could bait this in with a amplified up Lone Druid.
Oh, the CM is scribbled on the map for the, what is it for?
I don't know, I didn't see that, but I do see Teehee about to charge it in. Oh, he does drop the Razors. Is that gonna be enough? No, he did not rack him.
Oh, she did went for the SB first.
Yeah. Went for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
Right after his Midas.
But that's the right play, given the lead that they have, and it's like easier to cash, solo cash also.
OD. So be careful here. 5.
Oh, he used the
5 seconds
imprisonment on the crate, so
yeah,
safe.
There's no one to kill him just yet, but there are a lot of people that want to kill Mr. Wolf.
Are they going to contest it? Are they going to defend? That is too late. Just
Tower's down.
Yeah.
And there is that sentry wall. They freeze the Weaver as he comes out of there, and he's going down. There is going to be a Sakuchi, but
he could have Sakuchi away. Why did he start trying to the swarm?
Sentry ward.
The sentry ward is at the almost maximum range. If had he used the Shikuchi, he could have been out of the range.
Yeah, and I think it was also mostly because he was inside the sentry ward vision for the last second. Oh, there we got to jump in on that Brewmaster. The Blink Dagger now complete on the Centaur Warrunner. That's gonna be another kill. 3 to 11. Hey, they got 11. Yeah, they got 3 kills. Disruptor. Maybe he can drop a dope ultimate. There is gonna be the Kinetic Storm, and there we go. Silence on that Jug. They might get him. The orbs come out. Oh yeah, here comes your carry Abaddon. Going ham. There's the spin, dropping him low. Remy. The Disruptor gets claimed, and now, wow, Crimson going to deploy that ultimate. MJW will barely survive, but he gets edged out, and he gets brought down, and Remy gonna go for that Centaur as well. Gets another kill, so it's 2 for 2, the OD and the Disruptor for the CM and Centaur. Honestly, I would say it's not too terrible of a trade for them.
Yeah, they still have more goal change and slightly more experience.
Alright, Shonix.
Maybe what they need for now, at this point.
Yeah. What do I need?
I mean, what they're kind of behind, so that's why they needed the experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were leaving me hanging.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they definitely needed those kills, and the OD, we did see this OD from Nana earlier on, making a lot of plays after
Yeah.
getting the Nidus and just sitting on it, being able to farm a lot, getting a 700 GPM at the end of the game. Could it be happening in this game as well? But now they're gonna look towards Rodkey before he gets his Blink Dagger. He's down to his last 150 actually. Sell something and pick it up. Yeah, he does. He knows that he's a dead man. But then he goes for the crush. And there's the TP. No stunts to they get him. Yes, they do.
Just the last seconds.
Yeah, last second. But hey, he made the space. His buddies are all happily busy getting Roshan. And they will get it with the help of the Alpha Wolf tanking up. Shionix not gonna pick it. It will be Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend gets the Aegis of Immortal. JW gonna have to make some fancy plays happen. Yes, the 4-star, double null talisman, and the Midas. Huh? Pushing back there, Shonix gonna spin down the wave. He's not the guy with the Aegis, so he has to play a little careful. He does have the Aegis, so maybe Shadow play behind enemy lines and nuke one of them with Requiem.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
How's the Brewmaster looking? Nowhere near Dagger.
Yeah. I think it's really far away, but wow, I'm surprised that he has 1,200.
He pretty much has nothing else though.
Yeah.
So that's his life savings. However, Centaur ready to pounce at any given moment. Does he have the Aghanims just yet? No.
The Abaddon is pushing out, pushing out the lane. Yeah. It's a really split pushing, really slow split push by Abaddon.
Yeah.
And not an effective hero for a split push and farm.
Oh, he's trying to make space. Oh, meanwhile, Shrines are trying to de-ward here. Geek fam, Crystal Maiden might get brought down, but it might be a bait. Nope, it's not. They'll lose to Crystal Maiden. The warding a little bit too intently, and now Shadow Fiend, he sees blood in the water. He really wants this. Really wants this guy. Here comes your Slaughter, amps it up. There's an 8-second cooldown. There's a shield. Keeps him interesting for now. There's the Amplifier again. And they are not going to chase for it because otherwise,
that was right good decision by the Rogi. Otherwise, he would have been glimpsed.
Yeah,
and it would have costed him his life.
Yeah, would have costed him his life indeed. Well, look at Velo now, 1,000 gold.
And look at the kills so far. It's not that big of a gap. 7 to 13. Shocking. I didn't expect this at all.
There's your Centaur with the Hood of Defiance now, so we're gonna have a lot of magic resistance. And what minimal damage that Prestige have with magic will pretty much be nullified now, as the Centaur is just gonna walk up to the front lines and tank up everything.
Okay, smoking.
Oh, they're coming in.
Oh, they see him.
Go up the high ground. They itch for it closely and they go from the high ground without the enemy seeing Wolf. Gonna get chain stunned up. The both slammers and Shionix gives him the karate chop from the top. Mario gonna be spun out in the corner of the jungle as well. So there's another 2 heroes down. Shionix is wicked sick. 7 to 15 prestige. The light fading from their eyes, and 2 minutes on that Aegis means more map advantage can be claimed with that extra life.
If you notice that the Weaver is planning to buy a Maelstrom.
It's an option now. You know, they try to go for the Mjolnir and put it on a tanky hero. Amplify damage going onto the carrier Baron, who has now decided that he's better off with just a Medallion of Courage. Try and pop that ultimate. Remy, go, you're immortal. 3 seconds. 1, 2. Alright, you're human again. Remy, doing his best. Maybe get a deny. Get that spike deny. Not even gonna happen there. Remy, forced to back off here. Teehee, wrecking the American dream. Oh, the center goes in with 3, and the Slaughter follows up with a 2-man crush as well. Remy forced to back off, gets frostbitten up, and now the spin comes out. The Brewmaster starting to take effect here, getting all that isolation play coming out. Shionix forced to spin. The Requiem of Souls forces up them all back. Teehee with a long raise, not enough to take out that Disruptor. But now here comes the Centaur again. Lands it on the Abaddon. Does he have an ultimate? 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Crimson, the Snow Queen, dropping the Blizzard on the entire team, will get taken out eventually, and a nicely placed ultimate here from Geek Fam, going to onto Geek Fam, able to clear 3 heroes, drop the Juggernaut low, and force out the Aegis. Mario, you got a piece out of there. There's a long race possibility coming out. Nope, not gonna happen. Maybe he wants to come back in for another one. But a good hold from Prestige as they show signs of life.
Well, I think Shadow Fiend he went too greedy with the Silver Edge. He should have went BKB. So I think the Silver Edge is for the third skill to disable the Brewmaster's evasion, but I think it's not worth it because he's just a support Brewmaster.
Yeah, I think the Silver Edge is just constantly picked up now as a common pick. The reason why I think he doesn't have to be KP now is because they didn't expect to have so much advantage by 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they was like, okay, might as well just go up high ground, what the hell.
But they didn't respect that because they have a Disruptor. It's like, it's kind of like disrupting his combos.
Disruptor, OD, all very very difficult to push into, especially if you don't have the right tools.
Because I feel that with the good initiation from Centaur.
Oh, Mr. Abaddon, the Horseman getting caught out. There's the amplified damage. They freeze him as well. They're really trying to lock him down, and yep, they're gonna freeze him. They're gonna force the ultimate out, and they're gonna let it walk it off. 4 seconds. There's the shrine, keeps him topped up. But how are you gonna run from this now? He's still running around, still trying to get a kill onto Crimson. But you try and bully the girl, and her boyfriends gank up on you, takes him out with 322 damage worth of crit. 43 seconds on the sidelines. Abaddon gonna be taking a back seat for now. And Geek Fam continue their crusade down middle. They have taken a tier 3 tower, so they could have actually gone for shrines, but nope, not gonna stop there. Double stomp. Goodbye, Disruptor. Oh, missing. Gonna get that kill. There's the Crystal Nova doing just enough velo, dropping low. He does resist that last hit there, and I think it was the break that saved his life.
Well, Outworld could have saved Disruptor with his banish or Hurricane Pike, but he chose to hit.
Oh, Slaughter going back in again, and the Weaver gets smashed by the double stompers, and now we lost GG. Yep, read your own name, brother. Going down, the amplified damage, the raise collects him, and that's 3 heroes down. Prestige down to 2 members of their team. Looking to defend this high ground. Shionix just spin and win. Spin and win. MJW doing his best, orbing up the team. There's the first stomp and the second, and the stuns destroyed. The OD shatters into a million pieces. Remy doing his best, swinging his Frostmon, doing no damage at all to the double tank lineup of Geek Fam. They're not really bothering about his attacks right now. Carry Abaddon at you. I think this is the new Venge carry. Velo, nope. He gotta pop his ultimate. Now he's gonna stay immortal for 3 more seconds. Crystal Maiden freezes him in his tracks, and another slash down from Shionix means he's dead for 43, and this time without the buyback to bring him back in. And oh, Brewmaster, support Brewmaster, not the tanky evasive guy, but the Maelstrom Weaver doing quite a fair chunk of damage. The healing ward coming out below, about to get brought down there by the Germinate attack. Not gonna be enough. TE. able to kill off the Brew with a long race there. Now the jump forward and a follow-up stun as well. So much damage. Takes out the squishy little bug. And Prestige still stuck at that 2-man defense. Unable to repel borders, and Geek Fam looking to overrun the American squad, and GG just round the corner 53.
Yep.
And there you
call
go.
it.
Yeah, nothing much to really say about that. Just a overwhelming show of force, yeah.
And
I don't know.
oh, it's like
Anything good to say?
I mean, the thing about PWW, obviously they are behind in skills, but the thing is, even their draft is not even meta. I mean,
Yeah, kind of lackluster. Doesn't show any signs of like pocket shred.
Yeah.
No, like it's like okay, yeah, cool. It's a pocket shred, but didn't kind of work. Carrier Baton really requires the you talked about Carrier Baton. They had that opportunity to run a supporter Baton with a Weaver, but they decided to just go and commit to that Carrier Baton with a Brewmaster off lane, and they lost that lane actually, because you just don't mess with Juggernaut, Crystal Maiden, and Slaughter. There's just so much damage that can overpower your level 1 Aphotic shield. And well, I know it's a stomp and it was a team effort, but any MVP vote here?
MVP then, I have to give to Rogi. He's at the right place at the right time everywhere. It's like he's making kills at middle, he's making kills at bottom, he's making plays in the river. He's pretty much everywhere, all around the map.
Yeah, I think Rogi has always been a standout player. In this game, I would say I think it's both Rogi and Velo. The both of them are just like you see them in unison. One guy comes in, bam, and then the next guy goes in, bam, and then they cleave him and then they hit him.
I mean, when was the last time you see the team gets both Slaughter and Centaur Warchief?
I don't know. Prestige doing some experiments with the draft, trying to draft around the meta. Say no, we don't need no Centaur, we don't need no Slaughter. We give them both to you, and then they get destroyed.
And they pick 2 melee onto 2 AoE stuns to Slaughter and Centaur.
Yeah, I don't know what we should classify them. I think we should call them slammers, or I don't know. AoE stunners is right, but 2 melee cores or heroes against these double stunners is just really hard to deal with. Even Weaver, he was trying very hard to just scoot in and out of the fight, and then suddenly you see the Centaur, boom, and Slaughter follow up with that. It was just kind of demoralizing. They had one good hold, I think, on that high ground where they picked off 3 heroes and they got the Aegis out of the Shadow Fiend. You said they were overcommitting. Shadow Fiend didn't get the BKB. But out there, Prestige continue their losing streak. Now 0-6. They got a couple more games, but at this point, their dreams for Kiev pretty much out the window. And Geek Fam, I don't know, man. Let's look at that scoreboard right now. Let's look at that scoreboard. Any item builds speak out to you?
Well, I noticed that the Pandar, he went for dagger straight away without any other items at all.
Yeah, he's gotta rush out that dagger for the initiation.
Yeah, that's the thing. But is it impactful? Once he gets his dagger, what can he do with it? Is it game changing?
Yeah, I mean he was just doing his best. I think the whole draft was just flawed from the start. I think the blink dagger was the only thing he could really do. It's like, okay guys, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna blink. Get a clap.
It doesn't really stop them. It's like he going slap, and then they still can stamp it away or stamp it through. It doesn't slow down their.
It's one of those games where Brewmaster doesn't feel that effective.
I guess there's a reason why people don't pick Brewmaster in this meta.
Yeah, you pick Brewmaster when you want to isolate this very annoying tank like Timbersaw, Bristleback, Axe.
Yeah.
You have that Cyclone, spin him in the air, and then you scatter the supports with your other spirits. But in this game, he not only got the blink really late, he also hit level 6 very late because he was up in that losing lane with a Baton, and he wasn't even getting farm. He was a Baton trying to say, "Hey, I'm the carry here, so let me carry." And Winlay's Brewmaster, I don't know. Lockdown said, "What about Geek Fam? Any interesting item builds?"
Well, the Shadow Fiend, he went for the straight went for the Silver Age. Instead of BKB. Well, of course he was really fat, but you still have to respect the enemy. I mean, it's like they have Disruptor, they have our Devourer, which can be annoying during team fights. So if you really want to give a good follow up for Centaur Warchief and Sladar, he needs the BKB. Otherwise, you see at one point during the war where they lost the Aegis, Centaur Warrunner and Slardar, they got a follow up from Slardar. Centaur got a 2-stun, but Shadowfiend couldn't really do much because he didn't have the BKB.
Alright, yeah, of course, when you're really owning really hard, sometimes you get carried away, pick up items that are not BKBs, but then who expects to push up the high ground 19 minutes into the game? But let's not talk about this game anymore. We're going to hop to our panelists, Faisal as well as Mods. Guys, we tried to have a dream with Prestige. That dream turned into a nightmare, man.